When you work in tech at Cox, you get to do meaningful work every day. You get to be the biker who codes as fast as he rides, crafting advanced tech solutions that transform car buying. Or a guitarist who develops harmonious apps and websites, connecting people to people and businesses, all in real time. A savvy soccer mom running solution sets as passionately as she runs gameplays. Be the super secret keeper, designing cybersecurity systems to protect private data and websites. A planet protector, expanding EV battery life and inventing more ways to build a better future for all. When you work in tech at Cox, you get to do career-defining work that solves the greatest problems of our time. Join us and connect to work that improves lives, including yours. Learn more about our family of businesses at cox.career/tech.
Well, hello, everyone. Let's just adjust my screen a little bit. Well, hello, everyone. It's your girl, Gabrielle. Welcome to a brand new episode of Hot Topics. So, let me tell you what this, I'll say this show, trying to be vague. But yes, let me tell you what this show is about. This is the show where we like to talk our real talk. We like to have that kitchen table talk, and we like to bring it all out in the open, right? We like to talk about things in, with education, employment, social services, families, relationships. We like to talk about a lot of things, all in the name of love. No, but also all in the name of education and learning, as we are a tutoring company. So this is the show where we like to take those things and put it all out in the open. And today I am excited about this topic because this topic is going to motivate you. It's going to motivate me. It is all in the name of getting you going and getting things moving pretty much, and finding that inner power to help you keep moving. And with that said, I'm going to tell you the name of this episode. So the name of this episode is Passion, right? But passion as an acronym, right? So it's a funky title. The title is Passion, right? But for my online viewers, you'll see it's spelled out like an acronym. Our guest is going to explain all of that. But for those of you listening, for our audio people, the topic is passion, but passion as an acronym, right? So my guest today is going to explain all about passion, what that means, how do we do it, how do we apply it to our lives. I'm excited about that. So his name is Lincoln Kokaram. I hope I'm saying his name right. Lincoln Kokaram. He is my guest today, and I'm going to tell you about him. So let's get right to it. Who is Lincoln Kokaram? Let me tell you who he is. So Lincoln Kokaram was born in the Twin Island country of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Fellow Trinidadian, yay! He is the founder of His Business Partners, LLC, a learning and consulting company with the mission of helping as many people as possible to be the best they were designed to be. Lincoln has been teaching, training, coaching, and sharing the gospel most of his adult life. Some of his writings and workshops are Designed for Success, God Does Not Make Junk, With Passion, copyright, Vanguard Leaders, Capitalizing on Change and Memorable Presentations. Lincoln is certified in the Berkman Personality Assessment, Social and Emotional Intelligence, DISC, DISC, Inside Out Coaching, and several Franklin Covey workshops. He has conducted training seminars and workshops in 37 countries. He is a learnovator. He has spoken at UPS, Delta Airlines, Cox Enterprises, and preached at several churches when he is able to fit it into his schedule. Lincoln is an active Christian with a passion for serving for the Lord. And I also want to add there that he has a book that you can get on his website. It is called With Passion, and you can get his book on his website, www.hisbusinesspartners.com/with passion the book. So that information will be in our description. So wherever you are watching this or listening to this, that information is in the description. So just wanted to put that out there that he has a book, you guys. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to bring him to the stage right now. Hi, Lincoln. How are you doing today?
Hey, Gabrielle. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for coming on the show. So I am looking forward to this discussion, and you're here to talk about passion and how do we do it and how do we get there and how do we find it in ourselves. So I'm not going to hold us back any longer. I'm going to hand the floor over to you.
Thank you. Thank you. With passion, I've heard a lot of people talk about passion. I myself used to be a soccer coach when I was a little younger, and I would ask my players, give me some more passion. So some people say, give me more heart. But I've never heard a speaker or read about what is this passion all about. Is it just a feeling, a sizzle that comes and goes? Or is there a deeper meaning? And folks, the Lord blessed me and gave me a simple definition, breaking it down so that anybody at any level can conceive this, believe it, and practice it. And this is for anybody who wants to do better in life, who wants to improve their worship life, their prayer life, who wants to improve their family life, who wants to improve their love life, their work life. And the thing about this is I've done this workshop for many, many people, and the feedback is so encouraging, so amazing. Recently I did it, and one young lady wrote in her feedback, this has put the spring back in my step. Think about a fire. If you just leave a fire burning and you don't attend to it, you don't fan it, or you don't add more fuel to it, or wood or whatever it is, what's going to happen? It's going to die. It's going to die. I believe in my heart of heart that any living organism that stops growing begins to die. We human beings, we spend so much time focusing on developing and taking care of the physical body that we don't have time to spend on taking care of growing intelligently, taking care of our mind, taking care of our soul. Well, I hope what I have to share with you today will inspire you to take it to the next level in all that you do. And where did I get this idea from, you might ask? I remember where I was, and I don't remember exact date. I know it was a Sunday, and I know it was in September of 1995 because I was in Houston, and I was attending a football game. And the Houston Oilers was playing the Miami Dolphins. And I had just relocated from Miami to Houston. So you know who I was supporting? I was supporting Miami. Dan Marino was still throwing the football. My friend who actually gave me a ticket to go with him, he's from Houston, he was supporting the Oilers. And folks, the Dolphins were kicking their butt. And I'm in this stadium. This is the first time I'm in a live professional football game. And the noise and every seat was filled up and people are so excited. And I'm excited and I'm happy and I'm clapping because my team is winning. And then something happened. I don't know if you've ever had this experience, but in the middle of the third quarter, everything went silent on me. I stopped hearing all the voices and all the noise around me. And I'm hearing a voice in my head. And the voice is talking to me. And the voice knew my name. And the voice said, "Hey, Lincoln, man, never seen you so happy and joyful in a long time. Come Monday morning. Where would this joy go that you're experiencing right now? Tuesday, Wednesday, where would all this joy and excitement go? Lincoln, what if you could find a way to bottle how you're feeling right now and apply it to what you do every day?" And friends, that's when the seed was planted in my head. I was just took on a new role of district sales manager. We're rebuilding a team. So I put that on the back burner. And it was not until 2001 that I sat down and I put pen to paper and wrote the book, With Passion. Well, I actually developed the workshop first on title With Passion. And then after doing the workshop for so many times, people say, "When are you going to write a book about this?" And I finally wrote a book in 2019. So what is this passion all about? Well, the Lord gave it to me and I'm giving it to you now. The P in passion stands for pride. And this pride that I'm talking about is not a hoity-toity type of pride. I got more money than you. I got a bigger house than you. I drive a fancy car. I got a corner office. No. This is a personal pride. Pride that comes from within. At the end of the day, you can look back at what you've done and say, "I did my best today. I did my best today." Too many people are just settling for okay. Too many people are just checking in and checking out. That's why I like to tell people, don't go to work tomorrow. Go to perform. Go to perform and give it all, give it your best. Dale Carnegie said, "Better than my best, I cannot do. Less than my best, I will not do." So take pride in what you do. It doesn't matter what you do. I remember once I was in a hotel in Orlando, Florida. I went to the men's room, and there was this guy cleaning toilets, people. And he was whistling. And his bathroom was sparkling clean. And the guy was whistling. He was enjoying what he did because he took pride in what he was doing. Take pride in what you do. Take pride in what you do. The A is attitude. I've learned in life that your attitude towards life determines life's attitude towards you. If your attitude towards what you do is, "Oh my God, this is hard work. Do I have to do this? Do I have to go?" Then you're just going to go show up and it's going to be hard. But if you just make a little adjustment, "I'm not going to work today. I'm going to perform. I'm going to do my best," you will be amazed at the joy that comes to you and how successful things appear to come much easier when you're performing. The excitement of performing. Your attitude towards life determines life attitudes towards you. We get what we look for. Henry Ford said, "If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. You're always right." Be like that little red train. "I think I can, I think I can, I think I can." And watch what happens next. I can. I can. The first S is special. People who have a passion for what they do, they go out of their way to make other people feel special. But before you can know that you're special, you can make somebody feel special, you got to know you're special. And let me tell you something. Society, marketing industry is telling us, the girls, to be special, you got to be a certain shape. Your hair has to be a certain color. You have to wear a certain perfume, etc. And the guys, we don't get away. They tell us to be special, we got to drive a certain vehicle. We got to wear a certain cologne, a certain label of clothing. Does that make us feel special? No, it doesn't work. And we're spending a lot of money. There are only two reasons why you and I should know that you are special. The first reason is we were created. The Lord God created you and me in his image. The Almighty Lord God Jesus created you and me in his image. He didn't create anything else in his image. And guess what? He got personally involved when he created man in his image. And guess what? He only made one of you, and he made one of me. In this world of over 8 billion people, there is only one of you. That makes you more unique, more special than a diamond. So, my friends, when you look in the mirror, see special, unique, one of a kind. Now, you can go and make other people feel special. And when you make people feel special, they want to hang out with you. They want to help you. If you're in business with them, they want to do business with you. Make them feel special, and they'll come back to do business with you. The next S is service. People who have a passion for what they do, they see everything that they do as a service to their fellow man. They not only serve their family and their friends and their church goers, friends, but everybody. Whoever the Lord put in their space, they serve. And it doesn't have to be a big deal. It can be, good morning, how are you today? A smile. Hold the door for somebody who's right behind you. You're driving down the highway, let somebody in who is coming and having a hard time. Service to humanity is the best work of life. That comes from the tenet of the JC's International Creed. Service to humanity is the best work of life. I've found the more I serve, the more joy. It's a joyful thing to serve one another. The I is initiative. People who have a passion for what they do, they don't have to be told. They see something that needs to be done, they do it. It does not even have to be in their job portfolio or job description. Something needs to be done, they do it. Nobody have to tell them. I can't tell you how many times I've seen paper on the floor and I pick it up and find a bin and put it in. Initiative. And then the I, integrity. People have a passion for what they do it with integrity. It's genuine. I learned a simple definition of integrity from a guy named Alan Fine in his book, You Already Know How to Be Great. Very simple. Say, do, co. Say, do, co. Say what you're going to do what you said you were going to do, and communicate when you can't. Because things happen sometimes. We all have good intentions, unless you're a criminal. But we all have good intentions, but things happen. But don't just leave people hanging. Call and say, hey, I promise I'm going to meet you, but this happened and I can't do it. Integrity. We need more people with integrity in our world today. And the O is ownership. Whose world is this? Whose world is this? It's your world. It's my world. We have given up our world to other people, and we are letting them take control over us. We have full control over what we can do. I heard on the news the other day, President Biden was at some function, and this lady went, do something. And I'm thinking, why don't you do something? We all can do something. We can take ownership. We can pray about it. We can do something. Take ownership. This is my country. This is my home. This is my village, my community, my church, my job, my responsibility, my children, my family. Take ownership. And you will see how this world will, if more people will take ownership, this will be a better world to live in. And the end is never give up. You know these people, The first obstacle that comes in their way, they give up. But look at the people who have been successful. Do you know how many times Abraham Lincoln lost the elections before he was elected president? At least 8 times. He did not give up. Jesus Christ did not give up on you and me. He finished what he came to do. Don't give up. Find a way. Be like a river. Be like a river. The river that comes flowing, it reaches a big rock. What does it do? It doesn't turn back. No. Find a way to go around, go under. It might even disappear for a little while, but then it pops up again. Don't give up. Never give up. So that's passion in a nutshell. Take pride in what you do. Have a positive attitude towards life. Know that you're special. Make other people feel special. See everything that you do as a service to your fellow man. We don't work. Take initiative and do it with integrity. Take ownership and never give up. And that's passion. Now, you know what it is. Go do it. Live it. And that's why in my office I have a sign to remind me all the time. Passion. Can you see it? Yeah, if you're online. Passion. Take passion. When you go to worship on Sunday, worship with passion. Worship with passion. Thank you.
Wow. That was just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. All right. So you spelled it out, right? You
Yes.
gave us the steps. So who is this message for? Who do you want to listen to this message? Tell me the worst case scenario. Who is your ideal? I don't want to say customer, but who is your ideal listener?
Gabrielle, people ask me that question. I don't have an ideal listener. I'm a needs-based person. If you think you need it, it's for you. If you think you need it, it's for you. Because I believe in diagnosing before you prescribe. I don't dump information on people. I believe if you think you need it, it's for you. So anybody, any level, can benefit from this. A CEO of a company and salespeople, I've done it for leaders, I've done it for salespeople, churchgoers, worship with passion. Anybody, Gabrielle, can benefit. Can you see that? Oh, anybody at any level in any organization, how important it is to perform with passion. Whatever you're doing, do it with passion. And you know what? You will be the greatest benefactor when you start living, worshiping, loving, giving with passion.
All right. So anybody can do it, right? So it sounds like it's all about mindset and the way you think. Is that fair to say?
Yes. Anybody.
All right. So you heard it, guys. That's a message for anybody, anywhere, any place, any age. So what's going on in people's lives that they need passion? Like I'm just thinking, someone who might be sad, who might be unhappy with their lives, who are miserable. Like you mentioned about jobs, there's someone that's hating their job right now, who's hating going to work every day, but they know they have to because they have to pay the rent, they have to feed their kids. They're unhappy in their marriages. So who are the type of people that are looking for passion? I don't know if you can talk about that.
Well, think about it. Who do you have most control over? Yourself. Your thoughts. The human being is the only creation that was given the gift of free will to choose. You can choose how you react or how you respond. I've learned the less reacting, more responding, recalculating. So choose. I mean, you're not happy in a job. You can choose to stay in that, or you can choose to look for something else. But just be aware that you might find something that be worse than where you are, because you are the common denominator here. So you can choose. I mean, I have worked with people who, oh my God, but I don't let other people and situations push my buttons. I take control. I take ownership. And I change my attitude in what I'm doing. It's about attitude, making choices, the right choices. I think, people, and the thing, nothing is permanent. This too shall pass. It's just for a time, for us. Everything is for a season. Sometimes we have to be patient and just do your best and do what you can do. Take ownership. Take ownership of your own self. Don't let other people steal your joy. Don't let other people steal your joy. And when our Lord tells us, when we are weak, He is strong. And when we think we can't go on anymore, He will carry us. But we got to ask Him. Recently, I learned a lesson. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. One of the greatest prayer, Peter prayed, help me, when he was sinking in the lake. Help me. And we have that ability. We have that connection. We can go anytime and ask for help. Help me, Lord. Help me. And wait. And He will come and help us. And sometimes He will send somebody. Sometimes He will send you to a workshop. Or, hey, let you hear somebody speak about what you're looking for. We don't know what His ways are. We're just going to be patient and trust. And that's what faith is all about.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you brought up some interesting points about, you don't have to stay where you are. If you're not happy with how things are going, you're not happy at your job, you're not happy in your relationship, you're not happy in your friendships, wherever, you don't have to take that. It's up to you to change it. Things won't change for you. You actually have to take initiative and change it yourself.
Yes. And again, we have that capability. Think about it. You take a polar bear from Alaska and you put him in the zoo in Miami. What do you have to do to make sure that that animal does not suffocate and die out of the heat? You got to recreate his environment, create a big refrigerator for him, and then he will be happy and content. You take an Eskimo from Alaska, Greenland, and you marry him to a beautiful Miami girl, and he moves to Miami. Within a month, he's walking around in flip-flops and tank tops and shorts. We human beings, we can adjust. Some people have not discovered that yet. We can make changes. I was born in Trinidad and Tobago. A cold day in Trinidad is 79 degrees. Now I'm living in Atlanta, Georgia. I've seen snow. But I'm not flying back to Trinidad. I adjust. I put on warm clothes. And that's the gift and what makes us human beings so superior over all other living organisms. But some people have not yet made that discovery. No, you're special. You're one of a kind. You have that gift of free will to choose. Choose wisely, people.
Choose wisely. Absolutely. So what do you say to people that will say, like, what choice? I don't have a choice. What do you say to those people? Because you're saying, choose wisely, but what do you say to people that will, come back at you and say, what choice? I don't have a choice.
Well, those people need some mentoring and need some coaching and need some prayer partners, because you do have a choice. Everybody have a choice. To say you don't have a choice is telling God He's not in control. He doesn't love you. He doesn't care about you. But He does. He does. He loves everybody. He has a place for everybody. He has a plan. Get on His plan. Get on, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. In his heart a man makes his plans, but the Lord guides his footsteps. Are you seeking His guidance and His wisdom? And you need help? Get help. Ask for help. There are a lot of people out there willing to help you. And for free. But if you're looking in the wrong places, you're not going to find the right thing. We find what we look for. We find what we look for. Seek His wisdom and His guidance, and you will find your answers.
So seek and ye shall find. That's the message you're sharing.
Knock and it shall be open unto you. Ask and you shall receive. If you don't ask, the answer is always no.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right. So let's talk about that. You have a workshop coming up. Do you want to talk about that now a little bit?
Of course. I do, as I told you, I do the workshop I do this like once a quarter, once every 2 months. It's online, and it's a 2-hour session. On July 14, I'm doing a session from 11 to 1 o'clock, for you call it like a lunch and learn Eastern time. And then I'm doing an evening session from 7 to 9 for people who are, to take care of people who have different work schedules. And it's 2 hours. It's on July 14. And you can register. You can go on my website, www.hisbusinesspartners.com/events, and you get all the details there. And it's only $49, people. This is going to be one of the greatest investments you can make in yourself. It's less than a pair of Nike. And it will last you for the rest of your life. It never gets old.
All right, you heard it there. You heard it there, guys. He has a workshop, so definitely take advantage of that. All right, so we're gonna start to wind things down. So, Lincoln, do you have any final words of wisdom that you would like to share with our audience?
Sure. Friends, you are the star in the movie of your life. Make every day an Oscar-winning performance. Stop working, start performing. Life is a stage, and you are on stage, and you are the best person qualified to play you. Play you to the best of your ability. Thank you.
Thank you, Lincoln. Thank you so much for that. That was very inspiring, and I hope to our audience, I hope you guys took a lot from that, and you take it home and you let it fester, and you put it out there into the world. So you guys, Lincoln is all over that social media, so you can go to his website to learn more about him, www.hisbusinesspartners.com. He is also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So definitely follow him on all of his social media. All of this information will be provided to you in the description. So definitely check that out and check him out. So if you want to reach out to him, you want help finding that passion, you need some one-on-one coaching, you want to learn more about his workshops, seek him out. Seek and ye shall find, as we've been talking about today, right? So again, his website, www.hisbusinesspartners.com. And he is on Facebook, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So definitely seek him out. That information again will be in the description. So definitely check him out. And I want to make sure that we get this in. I want to have you talk about your book, LinkedIn. So tell us about your book.
Well, the book is sort of a mini book, and I intentionally made this because I know people are very busy. It's only 45 pages, but it's all got the beef and the potatoes in it. It's available on Amazon.com. It's available on Barnes and Noble, and you can order it directly from me. The difference is when you order it directly from me, you get a signed copy and you get a sign that goes with it, the With Passion sign, to help remind you every day that I got to live my life with passion. That's the book. It's $10.95 plus shipping and posting. But I tell you, people, everybody who's read this book, everybody who's been to the workshops, it's amazing. When you go to my website, look at the testimonies, because I believe in my heart of heart that is what people say about you that's more credible than what you say about yourself. So go to the testimonies and see what other people like you are saying about this. This will change your life for the better. If you think you're having it good right now, know that there's room for better.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so you heard that, you guys. So I want to repeat that. So if you can get his book on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and directly from his website. But there is an incentive. If you order the book from his website, you will get an autographed copy for yourself, and you will get a lovely sign that you can hang on a wall, a door, anywhere that you can see it. So go out there and get that book, and the links again, all of this information will be provided to you in the description. So if you're like, whoa, I just forgot about what you talked about, don't worry, we will provide all of that to you. All right, so Lincoln, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Gabrielle, for having me. It was a pleasure, and it was a very fun session today.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. And if we touch one person, we've done our job.
Yes, all it takes is one. Definitely
Yep.
planting that seed. Oh, another question did come to me. So once someone applies the steps, how soon does it come? Does it happen overnight? Does it take some time? Like, how soon does someone's life change?
It depends. Every person is an individual. For some people, it will happen instantly. For some people, they have to repeat it. They have to read the book again 2 or 3 times before they get it. Some people might need some coaching. That's why in my coaching method, I don't sign people up for a package deal, because everybody is an individual. There are some people who might just need 45 minutes with me and they get it. There are some people who might need 3 sessions before they get it. So I customize everything that I do to the client. And if you go to my website, you will see that on the page, Coach on Demand. I don't charge people. I work with people's budget. This is a mission for me. This is not a job. This is my way of serving my fellow man. I work with people's budget. And I don't charge, as one package deal for 10 months kind of deal, 10 sessions. No, I don't have those kind of packages, because everybody's different. Everybody's an individual. It's based on what your needs are, what you are willing to, what you can afford. I'll work with you.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so there you go. You have no excuse, you guys. So, definitely seek him out. Go to his website, social media. He has a book. He has his workshop coming up on July 14th. So,
one more thing, Gabrielle.
Yes.
I send a Bible verse out. It's called Verse for the Day, every Monday to Friday. If any of your listeners would like to be added to that, I don't spam it. Like to be added, just send me an email and say, hey, Lincoln, add me to your verse for the day. It has evolved into a we pray for people who we don't even know. And I've got people from Australia, Canada, India, United States, the Caribbean, all over. And the Lord just keeps sending them. And then on Tuesdays, I do a RAT, R-A-T, Tuesday tip. The RAT stands for Retain, Apply, Transfer. And this is more like a life tip. So if people would like to be a part of that, I don't charge for it. I don't charge for those things, but I will accept a donation or a contribution. I'm not going to turn it away, but that's up to you. But every Tuesday I send that tip the first thing in the morning. Like tomorrow morning, the people who are on the list, when they open their computer, it's the last thing I do. I schedule it to go out at 6 o'clock in the morning. And most of everything that I do is inspired. Everything that I do is inspired. I'm just a messenger. That's what I am and who I am. And it's working. I'm amazed myself at what comes out sometimes.
Mm. Can you tell us your email address?
Lincoln at hisbusinesspartners.com.
Okay, I'm just going to I'm just going to put this little note here. Lincoln at hisbusinesspartners.com.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm just going to share that. So you guys got another treat, right? So you need some Bible verses. You need some spiritual inspiration every day. The rat that he was talking about is rat or rap?
RAT, R-A-T, Retain, Apply, Transfer.
All right. So if you're looking for that, hit him up, send him an email. It is Lincoln at hisbusinesspartners.com. So he is giving you all of this food, you guys. You got to go out there and you got to get it. All it takes is one small step.
Amen.
All right, Lincoln, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Awesome. All right, that was awesome, you guys. I hope you guys are taking advantage of that. All right, so that part is now concluded, and now we are going to switch to me now. All right, so we have reached the conclusion of our episode. Thank you so much for joining us today. So wherever you are hearing the sound of my voice, wherever you are experiencing my aura, please check out our platform for more videos and clips. And don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, whatever that button is. Don't forget to do it. So just stay in touch with us, whatever the platform is, whether it's audio or video, stay in touch with us. And while you're at it, let us know what you thought about this episode by leaving a comment in the comment section below or in the comment thread. I would appreciate your feedback. And as a reminder, this web series is a production of A Step Ahead Tutoring Services. So if you would like to learn more about us, our company, if you're looking for tutoring services, maybe tutoring is the answer that you're looking for. If you're, you need to find some passion. So maybe check us out, where we have tutors available, whether virtual or in person. So check us out online. Our website is www.astepaheadtutoringservices.com. And of course, you could also find us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, where else? Eventbrite, where else? Something else. I'm losing it. YouTube, right? Instagram. So yes, definitely check us out on social media as well. And we're also giving a special incentive. If you let us know that you heard about us from Hot Topics, we'll give you 15% off 6 hours of tutoring. That's right. Let us know that you heard about us from Hot Topics, and we will give you 15% off 6 hours of tutoring. So definitely take advantage of that discount. And lastly, I want to encourage you to sign up for our email list and our texting list. Stay in touch with us. We'll give you special offers, promotions. You will know about everything that is A Step Ahead Tutoring Services. So sign up for our email list and our texting list. All of that information, again, will be provided to you in the description. All right, so now I'm going to share this final message with you before we officially close.
Hey there, have you heard of us? We're a small team of tutors here at A Step Ahead Tutoring Services. We believe that education and information should be accessible to everyone, regardless of income, race, or creed. We're dedicated to making this happen, but we need your help. Please consider making a donation to our company. No amount is too small. Your donation will allow us tutors to remain employed, offer free and low-cost services, put on productions like this web series, and reach out to families nationwide. With your help, we can tackle the academic challenges of our students and the emotional, mental, and behavioral changes that result from these challenges. As a bonus, we can improve our communities in the process. Support us today. Send your donation by Cash App to $ASATS 2013, by PayPal or Venmo to @ASATS 2013, or by Zelle to success@astepAheadTutoringServices.com. Let us know if you have any questions. Please note, we're a for-profit company. We're not a charity. Your donation may not be tax deductible. Please consult a tax professional.
All right, you guys, and we are done. Thank you so much for joining us today. I look forward to seeing you at the next episode. So now I am signing off. Bye.